So today I'm going to be filling my September favorites. I'm a little bit late, but I wanted to make a September favorites nonetheless, so hopefully you guys don't mind. But September was a really nice month for me. It was my 17th birthday and just overall like a fun, pretty good month. So I definitely have a lot of beauty favorites that I want to talk about, a lot of products that I'm kind of revisiting that I liked in previous months or I've mentioned before, but just that really I've been using a lot for September, so I wanted to mention them again. First, I'm going to start off with the Makeup Forever Professional, and this is the Aqua Shadow, and this is a waterproof eye crayon, and this is in the color 2E, which is like a dark brown color. Now it is waterproof, so I kind of double this up as using it as an eyeliner, and I also like to kind of smudge it in the outer corner and then take a pencil brush and kind of blend it out, and it just is a really nice, really dark, deep brown that is nice and smudgy, but it definitely stays on, and it says it's waterproof, which I've used the Aqua waterproof pencils before, and they do hold up nicely, and they hold up nicely throughout the day, even if you're not getting water, but you're just out and about. They definitely stay on and stay pigmented, so I love that. Another eyeliner type thing is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lighter in the color Mildew, which is kind of a disgusting name, but it's a really cool color. This is like a really cool, like shimmery green, and I actually have it on my eyes right now, which hopefully you can see kind of on the lower lash line, the green. But I don't know, I just think it's something different other than black or brown on the lower lash line, and I kind of like it with like smokier looks and stuff, just to kind of add a little bit of color. And I have kind of greenish eyes, so it kind of makes them pop out a little bit more as well, and it's just been kind of a fun little thing that I've been kind of adding to my look lately. The next thing is a foundation, and this is the NYC Skin Matching Foundation in light to medium. This is so like, it's a really cheap foundation, but I actually really like it. It kind of says it adjusts to your skin color, which I don't really know because it is light medium, but it says that it also gives a flawless and natural looking complexion, and it's also enriched with moisturizers and a blend of minerals, including vitamins A, E, and C. And it says it's for all skin types, dermatologist tested, and long wearing. And I overall just think it's kind of like a really creamy moisturizing foundation, which is why I like it. It kind of reminds me of like a lotion, the consistency, but it kind of comes out like light like this, and then you blend it in, and it does kind of, you know, end up blending in nicely to your skin. The only thing is, it kind of smells a little bit like sunscreen, so if you do have like a really sensitive smell, that is kind of the only thing that you might not like about it. But I've just been liking it kind of for like a little bit more of a natural looking foundation, and it's also quick because it just blends in with your skin. So overall, I do like it, and I think it's kind of an interesting product, and I kind of think that if you want to try out a foundation that's really moisturizing and kind of like a foundation that you can't really go wrong with, I guess, I would definitely go ahead and try it out. You can find NYC at most drugstores. And a brush that I really like to apply it with, I normally either apply it just with my clean hands, or if I want to use a brush, I like to use the Sigma Round Top Kabuki brush, and this is the F82 brush, and it really just quickly blends out foundation, but it's also really nice and soft, and I just overall really have been liking this brush. Now, two lipsticks that I want to mention are both from Rimmel London, which I love Rimmel London. These are both by the Moisture Renew line. This first one is Berry Rose, which is just a really pretty berry color, and I love wearing this, especially now that it's becoming fall. I love to just wear this when I don't have a lot of makeup on and I kind of just want something on my lips. A really nice go-to look that I was wearing a lot in September was just a lot of mascara and like eyeliner on the upper lash line, and then like a bright lip with a little bit of bronzer, and I really love this berry color for that. And the other one is in the color Vintage Pink, which is a really gorgeous kind of more mauve-y pink, and I have this on right now, and I just think it goes with every look. It's kind of my alternative to wearing a nude. It's kind of just like an everyday kind of mauve-y pink tone that I like to wear, so been loving that as well. And for lips, I also have been liking the NYX, and this is the Luscious Lips palette in the color Red Rediscovered, and it has all these different reds. So it has kind of a orangey red, and then more of like kind of like a brick red and kind of a brown tone red, and I like to mix all these together to kind of get like my desired color. But wearing red lips in September was definitely one of my favorite things to do, and I really liked using this palette for that. So another palette I want to mention is the Sonia Kashuk Bronze Face Palette. And this comes with some different eyeshadows, which I've been loving, especially this kind of brown shimmery one right here. And this golden one, oops, is really pretty as well. And then it comes with some lip colors like this one, which I use in one of my latest tutorials. And then it has a really pretty kind of just natural rosy blush and then a bronzer. And I've actually been loving using the bronzer and blush together because they really complement each other and look natural but give you a little bit of color and like a flush. So I've overall just been loving this palette. And I've actually been traveling with this palette quite a lot just because it's easy to travel with. You have a bunch of different products all in one place, and I like using these from day to day, so it kind of all just makes sense. The next thing I want to mention is more of a fashion favorite, and this is a headband. Now this is a headband that I got from Urban Outfitters, and they kind of look like evil eyes. It's just like a silver band with like little black gems, and I also like the headband that I have on right now, which is just like a big black cotton one. I just overall have been loving wearing headbands. I think they're just easy to throw on, especially if your hair is not really cooperating with you that day. They can kind of overall just kind of disguise that, and if you're growing out your hair like you have roots or something, they can also kind of cover that up. So they're great for two different options, whether you want to accessorize or kind of disguise, I guess. And then the next fashion option is kind of really silly, but now that it's getting a little bit cooler here, I have been wearing I guess warmer pajamas to bed and stuff, and this is actually something I got last year. These are Victoria's Secret pajamas, and it's just like a little romper. It's really cute. It has little shorts and like this really cute, fun, kind of festive little pattern, and it's just hot pink, and it's cotton, so it's not super hot, but it's nice to kind of have sleeves on, and then I love wearing shorts to bed, so it just all works out. And then, you know, it's cute enough to like go out and get the mail in and stuff and whatever. So those are my favorites for the month of September. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys soon, and yeah, thanks again. Bye everyone.